Welcome to Gentle Stretch. This is Leo Gray on behalf of Kristen Olson. Happy to be joining us again for the first time on the line. Visit us online at urbanyoga.org or Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center on Facebook to check out the schedule. Stop by the tip jar to make contributions. And folks watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's start out lying down today. Come down onto your back. Turn your heels out and your toes in, and just let your knees lean in towards each other a bit. Try to let your legs be at ease while still pointing up. And do what you like with your hands. Maybe they rest on the floor. Maybe they rest on your body somewhere. If you like to, close your eyes. Bring your attention to your breathing. Time to start to slow down, get deeper. Finding your comfortable stillness, adjusting whatever you need to. Observing the movements of your breath and the way these movements feel in your body. Feel your contact with the floor changing with your breathing. Take a few moments to notice everything that's reaching your senses now. Take in your environment, wherever it's registering, including, of course, the soundtrack coming to you from Cosmo or speakers. Turning inward again, scan your body, head to toe, taking whatever sensations are present in your body. Note especially anything that doesn't feel so good, so that you can keep it in mind as we practice, knowing that you're always free here to skip or modify whatever you like. Let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths before we start to move around. In through the nose, out through the mouth with a sigh. Start to move bit by bit. Maybe let your knees go back and forth. Start to move your hands. Start to move your arms. Bring your heels in closer to your butt, let your feet sort of straighten out. Then cross your right ankle above your left knee, make the figure 4 shape with your legs. Reach your arms out to the sides. Bend your elbows if you don't have enough room to reach your arms straight out. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, let your legs fall to the left and turn your hip to the left. Let the breath bring you out. Don't worry about how far you want to go. Come on back up to center. Cross your legs the other way. And when you're ready, start to twist the other way. Back up to center and uncross your legs. Bring your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees. Rock side to side or roll in circles. Massage your back against the floor. Let's take some full body stretches. Inhale, extend your arms and legs all the way out. And as you exhale, curl up in the ball again. Just take a few more at the pace of your breathing. We'll start to make our way up to a seat. We could take the more active route and underneath roll on the back. Or you can just tip to one side, press your hands to the floor, and use your arm to lever yourself up. Since you're comfortable, it doesn't have to be just like this. Bring your hands out to the sides and rest your fingertips on the floor. Inhale, lift your left arm up alongside your ear. Exhale, reach to the right. Feel the length from your hip up through your fingertips. Inhale to come up. Exhale, come into a twist. Left hand on the floor behind you, right hand on your left leg. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more. So the twist on our back was more focused to the lower spine. This is more focused on the upper portion. Let yourself unwind, come back to center. Then inhale, raise your right arm up alongside your ear. Exhale, reach to your left. Inhale to come upright. And as you exhale, come into the other twist. Now that's enough. Exhale, twist some more. See how much feels like enough. Back to center. Inhale, draw your heart forward and let your head tip back. Exhale, draw your heart back and let your head tip forward. Take a few more breaths at your pace. Seated cow and cat movement. And after your next exhale, bring yourself upright again. Bring your hands to rest behind your thighs so your arms are just hanging slack. Lift your left shoulder towards your ear. Slide it back and let it down. And then your right shoulder up and back and down. Inhale, reach out to the sides. Exhale, reach for your shoulder blades and lift yourself. Bring your chin over towards your shoulder. Chin roll down towards your sternum. And up to the other shoulder. And back down towards your sternum. And up to where you started. Face forward. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, cross them the other way. Bring your chin to your shoulder. Let it go back and forth to that semicircle. Then face forward again. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, let them down. Let your chin come down towards your chest. Slowly, we'll make circles with our head. Roll your ear towards your shoulder. Let your head to the back. And over to the other shoulder. If you find a tight spot, you could pause at the tight spot to rock back and forth. Sneezing is optional. Do it if you move to. After the next circle, change direction. When you finish the next circle, lift your chin forward. Take the leg that's in front of the other one. Hold your leg up like that. With the opposite hand, interlace your fingers between your toes. Let the foot and the leg be limp and use your arm to gently and slowly move your foot in circles, opening up your ankle, stimulating fingers and toes. Change direction. Then release your toes. Use both arms to support the weight of your whole leg. Let the femur hang loose and the hips on it. And make circles with your leg. Whatever size circle there seems to be room for, not forcing the hip to open, just letting the leg move in the space that's there. Maybe the space gets a little bigger. And change direction. Put that leg down. Lift the other one. Let the foot be passive. Take your fingers between your toes. Make those slow, gentle circles. Change direction. Release your toes, cradle your leg, make those bigger circles. And release your leg. Make your way up onto your hands and knees. Reach your right foot back, press the ball of your foot against the floor. With your next inhale, reach your left arm out to the side. If you want to go further with the next inhale, pick that right foot up and reach straight back. If you want to go even further, you can bend your knee and reach back. And maybe take hold of your foot. If you do, kick against your hand, lift your knee and your chin. Release, lower down. Take a few breaths with cow pose and cat pose. Inhale, bring your heart forward. Let your head and tailbone go up. Exhale, bring your heart up. And let your head and tailbone come back. After your next exhale, come back to table. Then reach back, press and involve the left foot for a couple breaths. With an inhale, reach your right arm to the side. If you like, on the next inhale, pick the left foot up and reach straight back. And if you like, bend your knee, reach back and see about that bind. And that additional stretch. Release, lower down and take those cow and cat breaths again. After your next exhale, come back to the table. Step your right foot up between your hands. You could have blocks under your knees. Under your knees, yeah. You could have blocks under your hands here to use the transition. And step your left foot up to meet it. I don't know what blocks under your knees there. That sounds good. Let your head and your arms hang down heavy. Sway back and forth, bending one leg and then the other. Maybe your hands stay on your blocks. Maybe they hang in the air. You drag on the floor. We'll hold on to your elbow. Let the neck be passive. Think of the weight of your head. Elongating your neck. Slowly, gently nod your head. Shake your head. And now lift up halfway, press your hands to the front of your legs. Feel the crown of your head. Move forward away from your tailbone. Exhale, relax down. And now roll up to standing, hands overhead, palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to your Let your hands down to your sides. And now out and up. Interlace your fingers overhead. Turn your palms up. Reach your palms up. And look up with your hands. Lift up your heart. Inhale, upright. Exhale to bend to the right. Feel collect your both arms to keep the left heel on the ground. Inhale to come up. Exhale to bend to the left. Inhale to come up. Exhale, let your arms down. Let's start some sun salutations. I'm going to vary it a little bit just for the way our camera and our space is. So you can do this either way. The traditional way when we go through sun salutation is from forward fold, you step back to plank. From downward dog, you step forward to forward fold. We're going to do the opposite here so that we're not standing on camera with our heads off the screen. We're going to walk our hands forward from forward fold to plank. And when we get to down dog to get back to forward fold, we'll walk the hands back instead of the feet forward. So if you want to mix it up and try that yourself, it's always more than one way to do any of this stuff. Inhale out and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Make your way to plank. See, there's always more than one way to do things too. Having a nice long plank shape, knees up or down, your preference, your choice. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Let's go all the way, at least on the first one. And press into your hands. Inhale, lift your head and chest to the height that's right for you with your lower back each time. Maybe you're here, maybe you're lower, maybe you're higher. Exhale, rock back. Let's pass through table on the first one. Curl your toes under, then press into your feet to lift your knees. Then press into your hands to lift yourself downward dog. And as Yanni's doing, you could do this whole sun salutation sequence with blocks on your hands. Pedal your feet up and down like you do in the first down dog. Find length in the back of the body, particularly in all those big leg muscles here. Feel for even distribution of weight between each hand. When you're ready, make your way back to the forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, down. Make your way to plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, bring your heart forward. Exhale, back and up. Then just a breath or two there and down dog. Again, make your way to forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do one more. We'll move on. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale down. Make your way to plank. On an exhale, lower. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, back and up. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths in this last one. Make your way to forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. So let your arms down. Rest a moment. Taking a drink here. Take a drink whenever you need to or four. Now we're going to play with the standing sequence here, incorporating some balance. A little something different today. Bring your hands to your heart. Step your right foot forward, find a high lunge. So lift the back heel, all 10 toes are pointing in no direction of the length of the mat. Find steadiness here. You can bend the front knee, the right knee. Make a dropping anchor from your pelvis to the ground. So this part's familiar. We've done a line before. I'm going to play around with some different transitions here today from the lunge. I'm going to press off the back foot and come forward. Draw your knee forward so you come up, standing on one foot. And oh well, my head went off down. And then reach back, extend that leg out parallel to the ground, and let the weight of your body tip forward. Forward and three. Get your body parallel to the ground. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You can start over anytime. And then just let that back foot fall. Let your weight sit back. Come to the back again. Now let's switch sides. Press off the back foot and step forward. And now step your right foot back. Find your high lunge. Try it all again on the other side. So press off the back foot, come forward, draw your knee up in front of you. So the crane pose, Karate Kid, remember Karate Kid? And then slowly reach back with that right foot, let the weight of the extending leg tip the torso forward. And as gently as you can, let that foot fall back into it. Big press off the back foot, step forward, and take a drink. Yes, it's warm extending on the leg. Okay, back to familiar territory. Let's play the tree. You have to do tree in outdoor class. It's like an unusual among all these plants. You have to do it. With your hands at your heart, shift your weight from one leg to the other. If you can set your eyes on something that won't move, that's helpful. If that's not available to you, let your eyes go out of focus. Let your gaze soften, let your vision get closer. You ready? Bring the weight into your left leg. Turn your right toes out so your feet are perpendicular. Bring your heel in and up onto your ankle. You could stay there with the ball of your foot on the floor, or you could bring the sole of your foot to your calf or to your thigh. You keep pressing your hands together into your sternum, or let the branches of your tree go anywhere they want to go. Keep breathing. Start over anytime. As you like or as you need. Sometimes we decide to come out, sometimes we just fall. They're both okay. Bring your hands back to your heart or elsewhere. Bring the knee forward, let your foot down, shake things out. All the trees wall. They have strong roots. When you're ready, bring your hands back to your heart and shift back and forth a few times to reset things. Bring the weight into your right leg when you're ready. Take your time. Turn your left toes out. Bring that left heel in and up to whatever placement works for you. It's like the other side. Doesn't have to be the same place. Whatever works at each side. Whatever works for your arms each time. I think it's fun, the dances we do as we walk in. Either fall or almost fall. Your hands are elsewhere, bring them to your heart. Bring them forward, let them go down, shaking down. Drink here, water in the trees. Let's try one more balancing pose to open up the hips a bit more. Starts the same way as tree, hands at the heart. Get back and forth a couple times. Bring the weight to your left leg. Now raise your right knee and then cross your ankle above your left knee. Turn your right knee towards the ground. Flex your right toes towards your shin. And think of sitting down on a bench with your legs crossed like that. Keep your spine long and your hands pressing into the center. Release your left hip and left knee and left ankle. Think of your elbows approaching your knee and your foot. It doesn't matter how far down you go. Just keep breathing, keep pressing those hands together into the sternum to draw energy to the midline and stabilize the posture. The degree of opening the hip wants. Inhale, straighten that leg, cross, release, shake. Never sit gracefully. Okay, last one. Hands at your heart, there's no rush. When you're ready, shifting back and forth a few times. Weight to the right leg, raise the left knee. Cross the ankle, turn the knee down, and turn the toes up. And release. See where this side wants to go. Maybe this one's more challenging, maybe the other one was more challenging. The one side goes lower than the other. I never know until I'm doing it how far it's going to go. This knee I'm standing on is acting up today, so I'm not going to go any lower than that. The knee is telling me not to. Listen to that instead of trying to force it. Go further. Fighting the body to explore the posture. Sometimes the body says no thanks, or that's enough. Inhale, lengthen that spin leg, uncross and release, and go. Turn it into a dance. Shake it out. Have a seat. Bring the soles of your feet together and leave a big space between the pelvis. Reach under your ankles and grab the mat. If that doesn't work for you, reach over and in front of your ankles, grab the mat. Or walk your hands forward on the mat. Either way, you're going to walk your hands forward on the mat. And breathe into the center of your lower back. Walk your hands back. And lift your torso up right again. Now keep your feet together, bringing them as close as you can. Draw your heels in towards your pelvis. Interlace your fingers. Hold your toes between your hands. Wriggle on your seat. Bring those bones in the seat closer to the ground to tilt your pelvis forward. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of your head. Exhale, hinge at the hips, pull forward with a long spine. See how far the long spine wants to go. Maybe your elbows press down to the insides of your legs. When the long spine stops lowering, allow your head to lower, let your neck disengage, breathe into your hip. Now slowly sit up. Bring your hands to the outside of your knees, lift your knees towards each other. Extend your legs, and then use your arms to nudge your legs to whatever degree feels okay for you today. And walk your hands down your legs to whatever degree you can. Maybe it's just your knees, maybe it's your shins, maybe ankles. Slowly bring your right hand over next to your left. Open your left arm to the side, turn your head to look towards your left hand. Rotate your arm to point your thumb down towards the floor. Reach the back of your hand towards your right hip and feel your left shoulder. Extend your arm. Bring your left hand back to your right hand. Bring your right hand over to the right side. Bring your left hand over by your right hand. Reach your right arm way out to head to the right. Point your thumb down. Reach towards your left hip. And draw your right shoulder back. Extend your arm again. And bring your right hand back to your left. Bring your left hand back to your left leg or left foot. Walk your hands up your legs and sit up. Use your arms to nudge your legs together. Flex your feet back towards you. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, fold down over your legs. On this one, if the knees want to bend, let them bend. As you inhale, think of the crown of your head reaching forward a bit more. As you exhale, think of lowering down a bit more. Walk your hands up the front of your legs and sit up. Draw your knees up, draw your heels in, plant the soles of your feet. Reach your arms straight forward. Sit back as far as you can without tipping on your back or lifting your feet. Now he's laughing at she knows what's coming. She loves, hates this. Lift your feet a little and take 3 breaths. You can always grab your legs with your hands if you want to use your arms out to lift your legs. You can put your feet down and take a break anytime. Lift your legs half as high as you can and take 3 breaths. Maybe it's more than 3 breaths. My breaths are long. And lift your feet as high as you can. Take 3, 4, 5 breaths. Lower halfway, keep breathing. Lower most of the way, not all the way if you can help it. Keep breathing. Let your feet down. Bring your hands to the floor, behind you, out to the sides. Wiggle your feet out by the edges of your mat. And let your knees go back and forth. As your knees go to the right, turn your hip to the left. As your knees go left, you can turn your hip to the right. Bring your feet in about hip width apart. The width of 2 fists between your feet or a block from the middle position. Come down on your back with your feet planted like that. You can put a block between your knees if you like. Setting the knees hip width apart. Press into the soles of the feet. Inhale, lift your hips up. Bridge pose. If you want deeper heart opening here, you can wiggle your shoulder blades towards each other and clasp your hands under you and reach your knuckles towards your heel. If you're clasping your hands, you can release them and exhale slowly, let your hips down. Explore for a few breaths on your own, floating up and down in bridge. Challenge yourself up every you like. And then you can make your way to supported bridge, pausing at the top of the movement, putting a block under your sacrum and coming down to rest on the block for a minute. Imagine breathing through the block. But that's where the air is entering and leaving the body. That's your sacrum. Someone figured out that this visualization helps your body relax against the support of it. Press into the soles of your feet. Inhale to lift your hips up. Remove that block from underneath you. Exhale, slowly lower down. Pause for a breath or two. Move your blocks out of the way. Draw your knees towards your chest, hug your knees. Rock them over, side your back against the ground. Whatever movement feels good for your back. Grab your strap. Run it under your feet. Hold one end in each hand. Keep your sacrum, shoulder blades, and head on the ground. Reach your arms and legs up. Point your toes at the sky. Point your toes down towards your face. Let your feet relax. Slide your feet apart. Bring your feet back together. Take your right foot out of the strap. Press the back of your right leg to the floor. Hold both parts of the strap with your right hand and reach your left arm to the side. Draw your leg over to the right and turn your head to the left. Take your time to bring everything back up to center. Take the strap in your left hand. Press your right hand down in the front of your right hip bone. And let your limbs fall over to the left. Very gently bring your limbs back up to center. Raise your right leg. Step into the strap. Take your left foot out and press your left leg down. Reach your right arm out to the side. Draw your leg to the left and turn your head to the right. Softly come back up to center. Switch hands on the strap. Press down on the front of your left hip. Let the limbs fall over to the right. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Come back up to center. Lift your left leg. Draw your knees in and set your strap aside. Reach your feet up. Reach your hands up. Grab your legs and your feet. Slightly bending and straightening your limbs. And happy baby pose. If there's some other inversion you'd rather do, go ahead and do it. Whenever you feel complete and burning, you can make your way to a resting pose of your choice. Shavasana, a time of integration. It doesn't have to be fourth pose. Shavasana, any resting posture where you can be comfortably still. For these quiet minutes of breathing, relaxing, absorbing benefits of practice. Maybe focusing on the breath, or maybe not even trying to focus. Start to give yourself some deeper breaths. Start to move around bit by bit. Let the movements gradually get bigger and bigger. Take your time. Be mindful. When you're ready for bigger movements, you get to sit up. And if you like, you can bring the fingers to your heart. Thank you for coming together and sharing practice today. I'd like you to see and honor the same practice. See you next time. Stay cool, stay hydrated.